Hello, everybody. I am recording this a little different, so it is zoomed in a little. So sorry for the inconsistency, but I am trying something new because my other app ate my recording last week. So I'm trying a new app. Actually, it's just QuickTime through the Mac, and my little test went okay. So I'm just going to continue to kind of monitor this and hopefully nothing crashes. So, actually, this past week. Usually I open up on, we are planning from December 19th through December 25th. And yeah, my son just got home. He's officially on winter break. And yeah, we've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh no, sorry, that was cheesy. Using the Arboretum candle that I've used before. It smells so good. Yeah. So this coming week, I have quite a few. These are all medical appointments, and yeah, that's how I'm going to kick off my week off. So, and there could be some snow here in the middle. So appropriate that you'll hear winter solstice has a little snow next to it. Looking back at this last week, I loved these stickers. I have to say, it brought me a lot of joy to see the oranges. I love that little pop of color, but yeah, it was still kind of muted. Definitely the holiday spirit. I celebrate Christmas. Not really religious, but that's the holiday I celebrate. So, yeah, right now I got through quite a lot here. So yeah, actually I have some things to kind of check back on. I got my donations done, and when I went, they opened at 10. I was running a little late, and I'm like, okay, I'm not going to push myself. This is the time that I'm meant to be here. Just follow what life is giving me. And there was absolutely no line. I was like shocked when I pulled up. There was one car in front of me zipping around the U-shape because they have quite a bit of room for their line because it does stack up so much, but there were like multiple like helpers out there ready, and because they open at 10 and they were all fresh-faced and ready to go, and the person in front of me had like one bag of things and they were gone. And so I'm like, yay. So I was able to get that. I ran my car through the car wash. I kind of like went past it on the way there, and I saw like nobody was going through, and I'm like, I'm a little, is it leery or weary? I always get those confused. A little leery of like doing car washes when it's frozen, because we've had like freezing temps, and there's been multiple times where we've gone to one car wash and they're like frozen, but also I think it's just a bad car wash. So, but the one I go through that I have my coupon for expiring at the end of the month, yeah, by the time I came right back around 5 minutes later, there were like 3 cars going through, and everybody was all like rear. So it's like the sign to me, the thing I'm following was that there are helpers out there and they're ready. And it was nice to not have like the end of the day type energy from people, because we all get tired at the end of the day. I don't fault them at all. It was just nice to be able to go and do those things. And so that was like Tuesday morning here. We got a bunch of recycling and extra trash out, so it is gone. So things are feeling like I have more breathing room, which is great. Also, we had a huge success in, I think I've talked about it a couple times, my son needed a referral and it wasn't being processed. They weren't receiving the referral. Like they had sent it via fax multiple times and it never came through. And they finally pushed and they got a new number, new fax number. It's, healthcare. And we're on a plan that if you don't have a referral, they won't pay it. So, and we knew that going in. we chose that plan for a reason. But yeah, and as soon as that referral came through, they processed it correctly, and it was like in the apps that we watch. Like we saw the referral was there, we saw the actual claim get processed same day. And I'm like, yes, thank you. I think there was just like a note saying, hey, we're just waiting for this. So, because I had contacted them multiple times. And yeah, it was just nice because then we didn't have like it would have been denied and then we just would run it through again. And now we don't have to. It's all done. It's all done. What else? And then doing like a little bit of elfing here and there. Oh, the one funny thing that happened was with Ridwell, they were picking up bike stuff. So any kind of things that would help people who ride bikes. You know, I don't know exactly what they were going to do with everything, but it's usually for a very good cause around here in the Seattle area. And I had this one, we just had an extra, it's a frame to hold a water bottle. And we had just gotten it this last year. And I'm like, oh, where did that go? And I looked all over our garage. And this was before I donated. And I know I went through the donations. It wasn't in there. And so Tuesday came and went. And when I went Wednesday to put out, like Tuesday night to put out all the trash and stuff, I found it in the Ridwell bag hanging there ready for it to just be put out. So fortunately, it's just a small thing. I thought about contacting them, but they kind of have a rule about if the event has come and passed, you know, you have to move on. So that's okay. I can donate it or I can put it into Buy Nothing and see if anyone can use it. So just little thing. A lot of the Buy Nothing stuff went. Yeah, it feels really good. And then like on Wednesday, because all that stuff was done, I did like a big grocery plan for like our upcoming holiday. There's just like one or two things we'll pick up next week, but we have possibly some more snow coming in. And so I wanted to get as much in the house as possible just in case we're kind of locked down for a few days. Because it's just unpredictable right now. It just is. And my son did really well. Last week was a little shaky. He needed a couple mornings to recuperate. And this week he went every single day and did a half day. And he had some really good days in here. He was so proud. He got to be a library helper. And this is like kind of technically his first job. He's in 6th grade, right? Like they have little classroom jobs, but to have like a job within the school, that this is his last year at the school and to know it that well. And he went in there and he goes, this is my dream, because he's a reader. And he was like, he got to see how books are checked out, how to put them away, how to, you know, do a lot of things there. And we'll see how it goes. There could be some frustrations he needs to navigate along the way, or he may not feel comfortable with, but he is just loving it. So he only got to do it one day, but it's every Tuesday. So each kid like gets to come in on different days. Like I think there were quite a few who wanted to do this. And so it's kind of cool. I think he comes in on a recess. So yeah, I'm just so proud of him. We actually haven't told his Nana, my mom. And yeah, I think it's really, really sweet to see what he's like really interested in doing and seeing how he can incorporate himself into, you know, society, as in, because if you're neurodivergent and he's autistic, it can be really feel like society is against you because he kind of feels outside the norms, and I understand that. So it's really cool to kind of see that. Anyway, we had some great successes at math. Usually when he kind of knows it, but he's bored of it, then it's really kind of hard to get him to do some of it. So it was a total review time, and we spent a lot of time over the weekend working on things. And then he kind of jumped in midweek and really got a lot done. And then there was a test the last couple days and he wasn't able to do much. So, and that's the thing about, again, neurodiversity and chronic illness is that there isn't consistency. And that is like my main takeaway from all of this is I leave so much open on my planning because consistency isn't something I experience much, and it's not something we experience much as a family. And that's okay. That's okay. So those are my updates. I am up to episode 98 of my podcast that I released today. This is my first week that I was like really back to pre-recording everything and everything coming out on the right days. In those episodes like 70s and 80s, it was really hard for me to push kind of through on those. I'm really needing a break from those, and I'm going to get that. So I literally have 2 episodes to record sometime in the next couple days, and that'll come out like Monday and Tuesday next week. So here and here, I'll write those in later. And yeah, I think that'll be nice. And I had a little chuckle last night because I'm like, oh, so is it that, you can organize them by season? And I was like, oh, do I have 100 episodes a season? Like, to me, that's just kind of, I just had to laugh at it. I don't really like doing seasons because I like to change things up. And, I haven't opened this yet. And I like to just be able to go, okay, I'm going to do a whole new like topic right now and not worry about seasons or anything. But making it to 100 in 1 year, like again, it's for the whole year. Okay. So this is bothering me. We don't get paid on Fridays. We actually get paid on Thursdays. And I want to just kind of take this off. Okay. Let's see if I can slowly take it off oh, nope. It doesn't look bad at all, but that just totally ripped off. That's okay. I like it just without. To me, that feels like going into the next year where I am going to have just less. I released my work planner. So you're kind of wondering, why am I doing this up here? Because I actually have three tapes here. I think I'll do blue in the middle. Yeah. I wanted to kind of have 3 because we're not doing school, and I wanted to just have some more, like, make this spread fun, right? I just opened this one. This is Laurel Denise, and then these other 2 are Sterling ink. I think it's kind of interesting that Sterling ink is kind of blowing up right now because of her new planners. And I've been using her stickers for a couple of years now. And I think that's cool. I think that's like I think I mentioned this last year. I'm already getting used to saying next year. I am realizing that this is just a little short here. Let's see if I cut that enough. There. Oh, I hope everyone is having a good holiday season. I think now I'm definitely done with all my shopping. I had just a couple things, like I did just a little elfing. And yeah, I feel like I'm done now. We just literally 2 hours ago got our Christmas, well, it's photo prints that I'm going to send out of my son. And I'm going to put them in all the cards. So our cards are going out a little late. And that's okay. Yeah, see, I kind of like having like the bottom here be dark. Just kind of feels grounding. But I still want to see the little hearts down here. Some people cover up the hearts and just have the top part. So what would that look like? Experiment time. I wonder if this is any better. I mean, I can see through what I wrote there, but you can still see the hearts. I don't have a white marker to go on top. Okay, here's the question. Will this come off? I just put it down. I think it'll come off. Come on, washi. Let's see, what else has been happening? We have had we have 2 movie nights. More like shows, right? We had some popcorn and hot chocolate. And it was getting late, I think, on Sunday night. And so we didn't want to stay up too much. And yeah, we watched Mickey's Christmas Carol. It's one of my favorites that I remember from when we lived in a very small town. And we kind of got to have a trial of the Disney Channel at that time. And so my mom recorded it on her VCR. And then we watched all these tapes. You know, if you're a 90s kid, you know, I was 80s and 90s kid. I will say that. I'm in my 40s. Let's see. So, whoa. Washi wanted to come with. These are my stickers. I think I showed them last week in the part of the video that got cut. And so it's like, yeah, so I don't think you guys got to see these. And so these will be all over everything. Like Christmas exploded here. And we'll do that in a moment. So cards first. I am seeing my file is getting pretty huge for recording this. And that's okay. I wanted more fidelity. I wanted to try this out and see if I could actually get this in a higher resolution. So speaking of resolution, how about revolution? Seasons of life move through cycles, rise and fall. Every journey flows through love, your journey, your time, your season. And I did get this one not too long ago. Beautiful. Next one actually was 2 cards jumped out. First, I started writing all the text from this one and realized, no, it's this one. But they both felt like really good. So the Page of Water, because Page and Messenger, I get mixed up. Page is like open-heartedness, childlike innocence and curiosity. Beginning of intimacy, I thought was really good. Like your beginning, even a friendship can have like that vulnerability at the beginning. To get to know each other better. Playfulness, cheerful optimism. So I'm like, well, I definitely want to, sorry, here's a detail. I definitely want to keep that one out because there's something speaking to me about that. And then the next one was Messenger of Water. And that is like romantic attraction, chivalry. I have to see what I think about that word. Admiration, seeing the best in others. That's the key thing. Seeing the best in others is something I want to carry through this next week. Heightened emotional awareness, a call to fall in love with yourself. Yes. Yes, please. I do have to say, like last week, the cards I had mentioned were like really energy driven. And I'm just like, I don't know. I'm kind of low energy right now. And then I thought about after I recorded and I was like, wait, but I'm on an upswing, like in my cycle of going into ovulation. So that leading up to for me, energy wise, I have more of it. And I did. And I was like, huh, that's right. I have to kind of think ahead on this a little bit. Okay. My next one is strength, courage, and endurance. Elephant balances strength and gentleness. Let's see. That strength is like the main source in love. Is love. Main source is or in. Trying to read my, like, I can't read that right there. It's okay. Exerting power over, okay. Can I read this? That's a really good. Oh, uses it to keep others from exerting power over her instead of her exerting power over others. Drive and inner strength. So I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, please leave a message below. Please leave a message at the end of this tone. No, just leave a little comment below and I'd be happy to kind of go into that more. And the last card, so appropriate for this week. Like this week, even though there's a sprinkling of things going on, time for rest, quiet the mind. So needles is definitely, mind and thinking about a lot of things. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Did I show you the detail? There we go. Okay. Cards. Moving on. Next thing I really want to celebrate as I'm writing these down here is that I called my old chiropractor and they fit me in this next week. I was kind of shocked and I really enjoy them. And they know, like, well, it's her husband does the chiropractic, the services. And she called me up and she's like, we missed you. Because I've said it's been a couple of years. I'm sorry. But they don't take insurance anymore. And we're like, we can't afford that. But I will say Disney gives little perks that if you do preventative things, you get some money in your HRA. And so, yeah, now I can use that to go see the chiropractor, which I've been desperately pre-pandemic been needing to see. So, yeah. So page of water. Yeah, if you hear my son, he's having fun. Playing his games out there. Let's see. Strength. Yeah, I spelled it right. And then 4 needles. So this is an air and 2 waters. Definitely, the emotional and kind of backing off on the thoughts. That's kind of what this next week's about. So now I get to sprinkle these everywhere. And I keep thinking, why do I feel like this should go up here. So that is where it's going. I love that little pop of red there. And yes, I'm going to use these all up because I have another sheet of these for next year. Because I'll do something else next week. Yeah, that's cool. And, boxes on Christmas, opening presents. Why not? She is still selling these. I did see when I went to get some this year, I think I had 2 or 3 of these total, and that's fine. Like, I have to watch myself in buying too many of things. And so I just had to, I was going to try to line this up. Just try to be careful of like, hey, I have enough, and I don't need to go overboard on everything. There we go. I like that a little better. And isn't this the cutest little hot drink? I kind of want to put this over here because I will be getting my infusion here. So I guess I should actually put this over there because I give myself a Starbucks treat right after. So that's my medical one. The irons are doing great for me. I have to say, I'm really thankful. Oh, and then we have some family coming here. So we're going to hope. I love that for that. Yeah, that'll make it feel like they're coming. And let's see. Yeah, the iron. It's hard to go through to get it. I just, honestly, I think as I mentioned, let's see. I want to leave some room in here for things. But like this is the sugar plum fairy and the nutcracker, and this is, ooh, what's her name? Clara? That's what I want to say. So she's dancing over here with her nutcracker. We used to go to the nutcracker, but I know some people are kind of staying away because it is a Russian created, you know, Tchaikovsky. So, and please, like, if that feels right to you, then it feels right for you. And I like this little house here. And there's a bunch of snowflakes, so I will kind of put them around, like, I think we have a little bit of snow here. And then we might have, our biggest is like looking like Thursday. And so it should kind of melt by Friday, but we still might have like a little. I'm glad there's so many snowflakes on here. But yeah, this area here might be kind of heavy for snow, so I'm just gonna kind of randomly put these down. Last snowflake. Yeah, it's kind of like in this area, so I'd like to make them a little more concentrated in there. Okay. And then holly. Let's see. It's kind of like hanging, so why don't we hang it? I know it's not mistletoe because it has red berries, but that's what we're gonna do. That's just what we're gonna do. And oh, that's so cute. I love snow globes. And then wearing warm mittens. Stay warm in this area. Socks and mittens, definitely. In the middle here. Actually, that was the name of one of my clients' cats. And they are both, oh, they almost both lived to like 20. They were so sweet. And then, let's see, where can we stick Rudolph? How about up in here? Yeah. And then we have Belle and Gingerbread Man, and that's about it. Oh, I'll put gingerbread somewhere else. I mean, stick this somewhere else. How about here? Oh, I love that. Sometimes it just feels right, you know? And then we'll stick the little gingerbread guy right there. Boom. Okay. So, oh, I didn't get out any of my icons. I was talking to my client right before this, and she was having some awesome wins. And I had to reschedule a little bit because her schedule got a little wonky. Sorry for the noise. I try to avoid. Sorry. So noisy. So noisy. Can we make the noise stop? Okay. These are for yearly, so we don't need that. Oh, I kind of did a lot of these. So we should be getting, let's see, I think we can put a little red truck here for our milk delivery and eggnog. I can't have it because it has eggs in it, but our eggnog delivery. And then these, there's a bunch of new ones. We might need to do a quick grocery shop somewhere in here just for like that last minute fresh stuff. So just to kind of keep that on the radar. And then I am releasing my setup for my personal. So I released my work one on Thursday, and then this coming Thursday I'm releasing my Makselife setup, and I will warn you, it doesn't look like much in the end because it's the template before I add all this stuff, but I needed to think it through because I wanted less. Like I didn't want these anymore, and I didn't want, what else? These are changing, and these are getting bigger so I can see them, and they're moving. They're moving over here because it's the morning that we do it. I will be putting moons on, and I will have some more school stickers, but there's things I was like, no, I got to pull back. And I was looking at how many hours to go down here, and I'm trying some things out, and then we'll see, moving forward how it goes. Just remembered, I think I want to try to fill up my tank towards the end of the week because I have some points to use, that kind of thing. What else? Looking through all my icons because I moved them. And I already have a little cup on there, so I don't have to do that. And then my schedule this next week is that I am still taking a break from tiny tidies. I can't fit them into my life right now. And, I was just about to put one of these on, but no, I'm taking a break from recording podcasts. So those are the things I'm taking a break from. But I will still be recording a plan with me probably a little earlier. I'm going to say in here. And that will be for the week leading up. So yes, my next plan with me is coming out on Christmas just because, and I know everyone's going to be busy, and whoever wants to watch it whenever, they can watch it whenever. That's the thing. That's the beauty of YouTube. Okay. So last thing, and then I'll let you go so you can have a beautiful holiday time, is that, I didn't do these so much. Okay. So I like the red accent, so I'm going to put red here. There. And then here I want to prioritize sleep because all the bugs are going around right now. And I want to actually put vitamins on here. I'm going to take some extra. We are all COVID testing right before we get together. We're having how many people total? 6. There's 6 of us getting together. 2 from Portland, and three of us plus my mom. And we don't go hardly anywhere except my son goes to school. And school is a hotbed of germs right now. And we're going to see in 3 days how we're all feeling. And then we're going to COVID test just to make sure. And then we're going to see. I did warn people I may be wearing a mask a lot of the time here. And fortunately, I can come back home. I will be having an infusion, so I will kind of feel kind of through here. I'm going to get my eyes checked out because it's been a long time and go to the chiro. And this is chill. So once I get past those, I can totally chill, but I still may feel kind of low energy in here because of that. And then, then it's every 8 weeks after that, which is nice. But yeah, it was all kind of around Christmas time. But yeah, if I have to wear a mask because I'm not feeling great and feel low energy and feel like I might catch something if something's going around, because that's not testing for RSV and it's not testing for flu. Although they're trying to make tests for that, but not yet. They're not out yet. Let's see. What else do I want to put here that worked? Oh, yeah, I'll do a couple posts, but it's not really a priority this next week. I did post some things, but and that's paying and checking accounts. So what color? Do I have a darker green? I mean, I have a green and I have a red. Why don't I just use red down the side here because I like the red accents. And it's pink. These are the new Moxie colors, so yeah, they're kind of different than what is going on here. Okay. And then, because I have all these, I usually put my appointments on as I get them because I will double book and I have more things coming. So we had the summer of health stuff and now we're cramming it all into Christmas break as well. But it's better to kind of get those done then than pull my son out of school. So I didn't do this. Not going to. Sorry. I'm pulling that up, but I need to see back. Okay. So in terms of... I've been using my new, it's called Quip, and it's successful. It's Bluetooth, and it's getting me to stay on all my teeth needs. So I did this. Oh, sorry. This is a different lights thing. So this is driving around and seeing lights, and actually we're going to do that this weekend. Inviting flow into fun and health. Stay healthy. It's all enough. Okay. I was like, what is going on here? Yeah, I only bought one extra present that I wasn't quite planning on. But when I took stock, so what I do is I look at everything, and it's not a spreadsheet. It's another app that I do all my calculations on, and it shows the calculation, it shows the equation. And so when I do that, I put a person's name and then I put all their presents just to see what I should budget for next year, to see okay, what were the totals of everyone, so I can kind of, then I have an account that I put in all year so that I divide it by 12 plus birthdays, all the birthdays and stuff along the way, and Mother's Day and all that. So if I put all those numbers in, then I know the monthly amount to put in every month. So I just put that last thing in and then saw, okay, I'm kind of consistent with everything. Now I can move forward. So I did my pods. What did I mean by videos? Oh, what did I mean by transfer? This is the thing. Had a great therapy session. I mean, we were a little stuck, but I'm really, really liking her. Got my donations done and extra garbage. So I got all these done. Car appointment we talked about. We're just putting it on hold, I think, until after the new year. This is not the time to be messing with that. You just have to like go, okay, we need to kind of cut this off. I'm trying to think if this was all filled in. Well, if it's not, it's now. Sometimes you guys are seeing it a week later. So, and then personal is moving forward. Yeah, I feel like there's forward momentum, but it's very nebulous. Like this is a hard section for me to really nail down sometimes and be specific about. It's more about a feeling, and maybe next year that'll change. So I'm still trying to remember what transfer means. Oh, I know what it is. Yeah, I got that whole done. The whole thing. Yeah, there was some web work that a client needed, and yeah, it all got done. So we want to focus on rest, water and vitamins. Oh, the infusion. Cairo. And I'm going to have to put it up here. Eye appointment. So yeah, that's our focus this next week. For like last minute Christmas stuff, I wrapped the presents. There's just a few more. I think there's literally 3, and one I have no idea how to wrap. It's almost as tall as me. So, and I don't know what's in there because it was from another family member. So I want to do that. And I want to do like a really big mop of the house. I think that would feel good. Like really scrub. I don't think we'll have energy to do much else than that though. I want to say like, oh, and then I'll do this and this and this. Nope, not right now. So I paid off a ton of bills for financial. So we're going to monitor that. And then that claim got through. Oh, there's just one more claim that I had on 926 claim that I need to check on. So there were I had 2 infusions in September. One of them got processed. Not entirely correctly, but for the most part, like they covered a little less than they said they were going to, so I need to get on them about that. But if they process this one the same, then it's not catastrophic, but it's not what they quoted us. So, and it doesn't make sense either. That's the thing. It's like, yeah, but that's not what you said. So Flo, we're going to invite it into health. And then, let's see. This is where I can pop this up here. And then I'm actually having therapy all the way through here. Let's see. So for work, I do have one thing. I'm going to put that. And then end pods. And then a plan with me is pretty much what the rest of that week looks like. What else? Oh, and then like 12:23 dinner. I think we have the rest of it figured out. We just don't have that day because we might be doing different things. And then flow, and then my ton of stuff here. Yeah, so like a little bit of work and health is what I'm focused on next week. So for fun, we'll probably go see a couple light things. So I'll say light display. The reason I got confused was like when it said lights, I was like down here going, yes, we actually got a box of lights down that we weren't using anymore, and we got rid of them and donated them, that kind of thing. And I thought I was like, why is that over here though? Another movie night, because you have to have multiple, right? Oh, and then I have to I still haven't made the 7 layers. And then I make an eggnog bread that I can't have, but I make it for everybody, and it has rum. I'll just say that. That's the secret. If anyone wants that recipe, I'm going to put it in the description because I've made it every year, and I usually like double it or triple it. Like I do a whole bunch so people can take it home. But I think I can only single it this year because I didn't get enough eggnog. I just realized today when the milk delivery came and we just got a quart that we need a little bit more than that. But I can get more eggnog next week. So if I use a whole bunch this week, I could replenish next week. And then just enjoy. Just enjoy. Like, that's all I'm going to put. This is not a week for deep reflection. This is a week to be present for me. But sometimes you can't help but be reflective when you're looking at the Christmas tree too. So, okay, so I think that's it for that. And then when I go here, I don't like these stickers. I just don't like that they cover up and they're square. But otherwise, I love this spread. It's just going to make me a little happy. A little happy? Quite a bit happy. So we have pod here and a pod here. I know that's written weird. 100th episode. I don't know what to do with myself after that point. And what else can I put here? Like podcast, baking, health appointments, and last minute food. I just love this. I love that. And so I'll try to film here. Kind of the last grocery shop there. And then see if I do it here. If not, I'll gas up the next week because I think we have our points expire right around there somewhere. What else? I've been doing a lot better with like fitting in laundry, cleaning bathrooms, that kind of stuff. I just kind of fit it in. And sometimes I just have a list here. If I list it here, and then I'll just do it sometime during the week. So yeah, I don't feel like I have to schedule that on a day. I might put a little bit more about family stuff in here, but I won't put it live. And I'll show it next week, but we'll see. We'll see. For privacy concerns, I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday, and please stay safe. Please take care of yourselves because this is a rough time for health stuff. Rest when you feel your body needs resting. Go to sleep just a little earlier. Hydrate. Do the things that help your body. And yeah, then I'll see everyone for the New Year's week, which I will be posting actually one extra video. So I'll have a December kind of reflection, but it's a January reset. But I'm trying to see if I should combine those with my yearly reset. I think I should. I think I should just make that all one video. But a lot of people like to see a January reset and an end of the year reset. Yeah, I'll do what feels right in my body at that time. So thank you everyone for joining me. Take care and have happy holidays. Bye.